G'day mates, in today's video I am going to be teaching you how to win more solo games, but not only that, I'm actually jumping in a call with Cooper, one of the best solo players in the world. He has earned in 10 different solo victory cups now, winning multiple games each week. This week we're going to be going through both his wins and talking about what he did, why he did it, and what you guys can do to win more games. Let's jump into it. You're like averaging 2 wins a solo victory cup right now, right?
Yeah, I think I have the biggest streak right now.
So wait, when you say streak, how many times have you won 2?
I've won 2 like 4 or 5 times. I'm talking as in like consecutive weeks earning. Like I think I'm 7 or 8 in a row.
Okay, wow, that is absurd.
Yeah. I think the most important thing about solos is if people don't think about it, it's the forecast tower. I think it's like it's so good to get it, and I feel like nobody did. Okay, yeah, the second game I died going for the forecast tower, so it just kind of proves my point.
Well, that's kind of the risk though. So you're thinking the risk is worth it though? If you get it like 2 out of 3 games and it's still obviously worth it, just...
Yeah, 100%. I think it's also so good because you get the 2 slurps and the gold AR like early, which I like going for.
True.
I land North Slappy, and the thing about Slappy is that like they're so close to me. That's why I like landing there, so I can...
You're like guaranteed one every time.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So drop spot, Slappy, yeah? You've been going Slappy for like seasons now. Duos, solos, you just Slappy everything, yeah? Yeah,
just I go the north side of Slappy and everything.
I mean, that makes sense. So, okay, so north versus south. Why north Slappy versus south Slappy?
I think north Slappy is better because you can leave way earlier, and it's like there's less people at the north side because everyone goes to the south side of the vault now.
Okay, so where do the towers spawn? So you got this one. Do you ever go for this one? Is this the one you're talking about Rokane split?
Never.
No. Okay, so where are your 2 towers?
It's literally right by. I kid you not. It's like right on Rokane. Like it's like on the It's like right where your cursor is. It's like right around there.
Okay. All right. So you get 2. So pretty much, have you ever played it? So you have to get at least 1 then, right? Because there's 6 though. Yeah, so 3 spawn out of 6. You'd be pretty unlucky not to get at least 1 tower.
You see, like when I look straight, I saw the forecast tower. Oh. Like if you see me jump and look at south.
Okay.
You can see the tower from far away. Oh. So that's how you know.
Okay. So you check the tower straight away, then you rotate. Okay. And do you try and get the island flag, the capture flag every time here? Yeah, for the gold, because I like to respin to get the first shotgun perk, because it's just good to have. Now, shotgun choice. I saw you arguing about it before. You were discussing whether you wanted to get Breacher or the Sharp Tooth in endgame. What is your shotgun tier list right now? Like, what are you carrying first to worst?
I think the heavy is very good, as in for I mean, it has its pros and cons, right? Because I've thrown so many games because in the 1v1 the heavy is really bad because it's obviously against the spads it's different. Yeah. But for every other aspect of the game, I think it's a lot more optimal because of how you can claim your layer and just shoot walls and everything.
Okay. So you pretty much Breacher best, except for that last 1v1 is where you start to get less confident with it.
And that's why I was controversial, because obviously the only money you can get from this is a win. So it's like if I mess up the 1v1, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but if it consistently gets you to the 1v1, then yeah, okay, that makes sense. And does it make a difference?
So I kind of just took the chance.
Does it make a difference if you have the first assault perk? Like if you have first shotgun versus not, does that make a huge difference, or you still run it regardless? Oh my god.
I think I still run it regardless. This guy had no thumbs, so that was just an easy little pick. But
okay, so you drop north, but you still pressure south to get the vault.
Well, not necessarily. I was kind of in the meantime of running to the forecast tower, and I saw him in the middle. I was like, he looked so bad. Okay. And I was right, so I just keyed him. I made a really bad mistake this game though, because in reality you shouldn't be boxing on the hill. You should be boxing on the tower itself with the thing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So if you control the actual terminal where it gets put in, that means no one can camp you later on it. You have a free kind of base control to go for.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha. And I'm noticing combat SMG as well. Obviously Surge not in these, so
I love it.
Okay, so you're running combat SMG shotgun when you can. You're not running the new AR?
Never.
Okay. All right. So you get the card. Oh, but I see what you're saying. You've got old mates now just pinned you down.
And then see this guy, you got
nut. Oh, he's camping on it too, bro. He's actually hiding on the terminal.
Oh, no. He spun me up.
Oh, and of course it lags right now. Okay, so he gets a good shot on you.
Right, and I end up using every single, all my mats, because another guy pulled up.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah.
So this is all on me, because this is something I had to learn from, because I went into this knowing I'm going for the tower, but I didn't know how to play it. You know what I mean?
Oh no, but Nut almost just cheesed you twice.
This isn't the real Nut. I'm 90% sure. There's no way this is the real Nut.
I don't think this is the real Nut. No.
I killed him and I was like, there's no way.
No, yeah, I don't think that was the real Nut. All right, so
here's another really good thing about Slappy. It's very easy to recover out of because of 1, the quick mats. Yep. And 2, all the extra heals that are left and barrels. So it's so obviously I just came with 6 builds and finished in 84 builds in 20 seconds. It's just so easy.
And then you can now top up your loadout with all the different meds and stuff.
Exactly. Get the barrels, get the metal.
And refarm, wood and bricks always be the easiest refarm along the way, but metal is always the hardest one. So you just come back, get your metal.
Yeah, that's what I'm focused on now is metal only.
Okay. And now you've got zone reveal, so you now know, which is going to be huge for the rest of this.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
People sleep on it. Like, it's such a good advantage, but people only think of it as a 3-point item. In reality, it's a game changer, in my opinion.
In solo victory finals, 100%. The extra zone is massive.
Yeah.
Now, I'm noticing rocket ramp. So this is your loadout. You're running double meds, SMG, shotgun, rocket ramp seems to be your go-to, yeah?
Yeah, this is like a really bailout situation. But either way, I would have got my cash and got good loot. So.
Okay, and then this is your cache too. You spotted this, right? This isn't a steal cache. Like, you knew this was here. Okay.
This is mine.
Okay.
This is mine.
Yeah. All right, so you're rotating south here. Why?
Well, I know the zone goes up to the top slab side of the map.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about dead side right now.
Okay.
And if you look, I mean, you see all this. It's all open.
Yeah.
This whole left side.
Okay, so you were here. So instead of rotating straight in, you're just going down here to get dead side.
Exactly.
Okay.
And now I could also see the next zone, and the half zone opens at the bottom left, like house.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm entirely, all the way right there where you, And so I'm just thinking about this.
Okay.
But either way, I would have took this route no matter what because it's dead side.
Okay.
And this is what's so good about Forecast is that you get to pick and choose your dead side, and only 2 other people, this including you, have the same exact choice because they know where every zone is.
Yeah, there's only 3 people on the entire map who actually know.
It's pretty interesting to think about. It's 3% of the lobby that have it, and it's like crazy difference.
Following people who you have it as well is huge. Like, I think if you don't get the tower and you're around someone and you see who gets it, following them is such a big strat too.
I'm not gonna lie. If you heard I said if this kid's still here, I'm keying him. So he was on the hill holding me, and I was really upset. So I got in his box.
Yeah.
A little bit. Oh no, he's dead. I wasn't happy with him, so I had to take him out. I'm not.
Dude, why are you keying Big Bobby AI,
I was
bro?
upset. I didn't like him, bro. He was another guy that was holding me, and I remembered his skin, so I got in his box.
Okay, so strategically, not a thing. You just wanted to key this kid because it's you.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so
but the zone literally opens up like right here, so I put myself on dead side once again, like the edge. Yep. I know everyone is gonna come in from slabs, so I choose the receding side closest to like the relentless drop because no one's gonna fill into me.
Oh, true. Okay, gotcha. So with this one here as well, it's like, let's say you didn't have forecast, just because obviously not everyone watching the constantly have forecast. Do you try to like go deep in a zone when it opens up? Like, would have you tried to go deep down here, or would have you just banked on staying on the edge?
Yeah, I would have went deep way earlier.
Okay.
But since I know, I would have went to where your marker was around there.
Gotcha.
Smart idea.
So without forecast, you go deep, but now you know zones here. Okay, yeah, it's just full cheating. Exactly. Like, you know where every single zone's gonna be. Okay.
It literally just makes the game so much easier, bro.
Obviously with Rocket Ram right now, it's kind of weird front side. Usually front side, best spot to be, right? Super safe, your front side, no one can hold you. But now you're a target of getting Rocket Rammed. How are you kind of like falling into, do you Rocket Ram late? Do you like to tank a bit of zone? Do you go front side but go higher? Like, what are the kind of like rules you're trying to play off this season?
I don't think there are many, but one being is that I think this is kind of controversial. I think sitting on low ground is a very good idea in comparison to being mid ground. And height included until later, because when everyone is cannoning up, there's no repercussion from just falling and just blasting somebody off.
True. Yeah, and then you just go down to full damage or you're in zone.
Right.
Okay. So at least low ground they land on you, but like they're in your box.
But you don't have to. Exactly. You don't have to go flying either. Like it's just different.
So obviously you guys are probably the 3 that have zone reveal.
Oh no. This guy over here does.
This guy. He definitely
this guy
does.
has, but the other one doesn't. This guy doesn't.
Okay, that guy doesn't. All right. For anyone who's watching who doesn't know, if you do like that,
but guess what? It doesn't matter, but it's all good. 200.
So
the kid somehow ends up falling in my box.
Anyone who doesn't know, so you do a high wall and a cone above your box. Normally, obviously, it's broken here because if a player now hits this cone, what will happen is they break through the cone and they break into your box. They don't slam you. They'll be there, but there's no impact, there's no damage, and you don't go flying. So that's like the strategy when you are going to play on front side and you know someone might rocket you, is build one wall at least and a cone above you. So if they come straight from the top, they end up in your box, you don't get slammed. And nice, do the cone phase trick, easy, clean. There is gonna be more just reactionary decision making in this than planning ahead. Like right now with Rocket Rams, everything changes in a heartbeat. You just kind of have to react to it. You can't plan as far ahead unless you, now you just get launched. All right, so we phase in the cone again, clean.
This is when it gets really fun.
Okay, you're going front side.
So I landed a kid's box because I'm bored, right? So he goes flying.
Okay, so
he stays in.
You went here because you're bored? There's no like reason you wanted to go on this guy?
It was front side. It was a good idea. It was just front side in a good spot.
Staggering backside here, like, okay, so you're tanking zone a little bit, so not rocketing here. Side. So you're choosing not to rocket right now. Okay, so at this point in the game,
rarely ever rocket from first moving. Like I think it's so much better to just go, especially if you have slurps.
Okay.
But one thing to take is that I'm always once again I'm always on dead side, even though I know it's open in my box again, but I don't miss a shot because I'm him. But nonetheless, I'm on dead side every zone.
Okay, it's interesting to say. Okay, so you don't rocket ram on rotating zones. Like it's just pointless, right? The risk is just not worth it.
Yeah, there's some times where you have no other option, but I think there, like, there's no reason. Because especially if I have slurps and know where zone is, like rocketing is, you're like, let's say like your backside, you have to like quick, that's when the rocket is good. But if you already know where the zone is, there's no reason to be on backside. You know what I mean?
Front side now. Obviously, no way to plan the fact that you would just get rocketed to front side. But we're here now. We're dealing with it. Okay, so elevating here, going off low ground. Why? Why did you elevate?
Because once again, I'm on the dead side. I'm on right.
Yep.
There's nobody that could cannon, like literally anybody that can cannon this game that'll land on me here at all.
Okay.
Like literally not a single soul, other than maybe high ground flying in my box.
So elevate to get away from the dangers of people who aren't rocketing now, right?
Elevate where zone opens.
Okay.
Or like any like on dead sides. But if you elevate down the middle and front side, that's when you get, because everyone cannons front side. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay. And now you're going back low ground again because people might start canning again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do notice that you build multiple like boxes straight in a line, and then you usually go back deeper into zone. Like you get your time going to front side, and then you go deeper back so you don't get rocketed.
Yeah, I let them that too, but I let it fully build, and then I go back and look for kids cannoning his zone because that's really common. So now on backside, I get to chop him out. This is a good play.
Okay, chop high, and then you land on him because of full damage.
I don't land front. Yeah, I land on him, but never land front on the cannon ever. Always land back. Like especially in this zone, never land front.
So you think land back and then start either going up, or like let's say someone is on high ground, you would just start running forward rather than landing forward. Once
again, even if I don't need height, it doesn't matter. Like I could just choose whatever I need to do, but never land front on the last zone if you can. Just never do it.
Okay. All right, now high ground. Nice, easy.
Yeah.
And then you've got 500 SMG ammo, so it's...
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, yep, dead.
200.
200 pump shot. Yep.
200, yeah. Don't need it.
Gold pump and breach. Okay, so you switch to breach here, like you said. So right now, even though it's going to be a 1v1 pretty soon, just risking it, you just think it's worth it? I mean, pressure from high ground with the breaches.
No, on height, it's 1,000,000,000% better. But obviously, you can't go into a game like third zone being like, I'm on height 100%.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
So this defense game, you're on height, the breach is just going to be better from up here. Okay, 1v1. So this is now where it gets risky. So like, let's just say, this is obviously mad theoretical. But let's say like you get a refresh, there's a pump chilling here. Do you switch to the pump now for the 1v1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I did that my last game, and people didn't realize it. But literally, like when it was a 1v1, I switched to a gold pump, and nobody realized. I just found it in zone.
Yeah, okay.
But here's what I'm talking about. I missed the easiest shot with the heavy, and it almost sold my win.
Nice, dude.
And you'll watch, right?
Not pre-pop on the slope. I think you kind of went to it. Okay, pre-pop slope.
I waited until I knew I wanted to drop.
Yeah,
and then I popped it.
Yeah. You've got 23 seconds. It's not going to heal off with one build left. So. Yeah,
so that's the shot I'm talking about.
Oh.
But I took the
It's good.
It's the leave.
The combat SMG helps so much with the breacher because if you just miss and sell, you can at least put some damage out. Like you still hit him for like 110 there because
120.
of the SMG.
Yeah. Here I throw on the Benjamin skin, so it's time to fucking tee the up. This is the best skin in all of. Go on the back. Look what it says on the back of his shirt. It's the best. It's the best skin ever. It says goated, bro. It's easily the best skin in the game. I don't care what anyone says. All right, look. So he gets a shotgun, right? Yep. So I know. Okay, just don't. I lagged. But look, I have a shotgun, so I go far away from him so he can't hit me 200.
Distance, nice. Okay, yeah. So the first aim was just lag. But yeah, okay, yeah.
I made up. Yeah.
So there's only what 2 people here right now. So
yeah, they're not even on my side. So I have this whole side to myself, and I still don't get a pump until fucking 8 years in the game.
Okay, so there's no one north. Well, you killed the one person north. There's one person south and one on the split. Okay. So you leave here. Enough. Reason?
I wanted a damn shotgun, bro. I couldn't find a shotgun, and I already looted the whole drop.
So you still got to make it. So you just so you just don't have the confidence to then want to fight the POI. So you're not going to fight unless you have a spaz.
I don't want to risk my game. But look, watch this. Ready? Bang, purple spaz.
Nice, purple spaz out of the blue chest. But that's smart though. You know your drops. So, okay, I didn't get loot here. I know there's some extra loot nearby. Go prioritize getting a spaz. Okay. So what's the priority of the rotate now? Did you spot the tower? So why are we not going south?
Right now, I'm looking to spot the tower because I couldn't see it. Like I couldn't with all the trees. So I'm and then I see the towers there, and I kill a kid while doing it.
Okay.
And so this is kind of stupid on me, but this guy just cannoned in my box. You know, I got flung across the world. That was pretty fun.
You got the mats, bro. You got the meds.
You know me. You don't even gotta even watch this. I'm just that guy. 100. Ready? Wait, are you ready for it? Ready?
I'm ready.
200. Get the fuck off me, bro. Oh my god.
Dude, that edit was actually so wide directly in front of him. I'm not gonna lie. That kid should have bodied you just then.
Nah, bro. No, my skin blends in. It's the Benjamin, bro.
It's the Benjamin. I'm telling you, this scared.
Wait, did I get? Oh, I didn't get forecast this game.
Yeah. That is perfect.
It was my second game.
We get to watch a game without forecast. Awesome.
Okay, I was really here. My whole thought process, I wanted another key because there's a breacher over there, and I was really sad. So I'm out here
okay.
searching for a key.
Okay.
Okay, this guy takes my cash, and I wasn't a happy camper about it. So you know me, I had to cannon his box to get silly.
Jeez. Okay. I mean, hey, it's
Yeah,
worth
now
it.
you're about to watch some real fighter. Ready? You ready?
Yep. Nice. Okay.
Made it 200. Yep. You know
Easy.
me.
I
So
mean,
I got him off, right?
yep. Gun out, Gary. I like it. Keep the gun
That's
out.
the last thing you gotta worry about. Then we got this guy.
Wait,
So I'm getting
he was-
pinched. Or I'm getting sandwiched. I'm getting teamed on, but it doesn't matter. You know me. I still him.
You're
Just watch.
stuck between two, bro. You're actually just going back between the two, just swinging and then
No,
running
that's
back to
exactly
the
what
other
it
one.
was. That's actually exactly what it was.
All right, claiming the piece. Easy.
200.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Minis on the cash. You're running bigs and slurp. Is that just because obviously like surge tags? You've already got the slurps. Like,
I just feel like in Cash Cup, especially in the finals, there's some people that like really love the game, right? So they'll be like AR tagging for
Yeah.
like 500 meters.
yeah. And then if you
It's
get to
like,
150, you're not gonna pop a slurp.
If I'm 150 HP
Yeah.
and I have minis and a slurp, I'm gonna be mad, bro. Like I'm
Yeah,
just
true.
because
Okay.
I don't want to pop a slurp.
So what's the thought process on zones? Because you don't have zone reveal for once. You're over on this side. Which
so-
way are we going?
You're not gonna believe this, but so I went to the forecast tower to see if the guy that was on the forecast tower was still sitting here, and I knew he pulled zone.
Oh, okay.
Because that's so I realized that there's all these people here stacked up. That means I knew they fought, and there's no reason he'd be sitting here if he didn't pull.
Yep.
Yeah. So now I'm thinking about boxing up on refarm anywhere in this area because I know he's gonna pull.
Okay, so you're seeing that the guy who captured the flag has zone reveal hasn't moved, which means that why would he not
Yeah,
move unless zone's here? Okay, gotcha.
Exactly. So I just find a little spot to sit where I probably won't get. I'm charging my mouse and blasting music, so I'm standing still for 5 minutes.
It's
You
as
know me,
soon as
bro.
you
That's-
start looking too, bro. You literally have just been gritting the whole time. You see one visual audio and you're
Well,
on
I
it.
saw
Like
the
you were
glider
just,
visual.
you were locked in. Oh my.
Not even a missed
God.
shot, not one missed shot.
Bro.
And keep in mind, all my life I can't hear a thing, so I'm running around. I can't like I was overbuilding because I didn't know where kids were. I was just
Alright,
okay,
zone
and then
pulls
I
off.
see zone.
Okay.
And then I go really. I know that zone opens up into Slappy, and I know I have old claims, so I want to put myself as close to South Slappy as possible.
Okay.
So I go as deep as I can.
Okay, so you're trying to go deep zone. Then when it opens up, you're trying to get
Right.
to old builds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right on. So
Alright.
I save mats.
Okay.
So I'm using all these old builds. It's so dead. It's such a dead side. It's just so easy.
All right. So yeah. So when you
then-
don't have zone reveal, like if you don't know where zone's gonna be, you just go deep into the next.
And then
zone.
I just sit here and win because if you think like I get on dead side and I just box it with refarm, like you'll never see me go into endgame without like cat mats, like every time.
Now you're going into hard mats.
Yeah.
If you're actually gonna stay in it, then it's
Exactly.
hard mats. Okay. All right.
And then here now I'm
Refarm,
back in
yeah.
my old.
And there's also like your dead side of this open up as well. Like the chance that
Exactly.
anyone comes up this side is much less than if they come in on the other side.
But this next zone is not fun, and there's a lot of people in this game that aren't like let's say the most smart individuals. So
Yep.
I had to work my way around
Okay,
it.
fair. All right, so now you're going back along dead
Okay,
side
so right
again,
here,
obviously.
brother Dandiff is sitting on the edge zone when he has the freest rotate. So it gets a little bit silly.
Okay.
And then now I just go to a good time, and I just pick a good time, get on a good edge.
So when you say a good time, like what was kind of indication of a good time for you? Like other teams have rotated, no one's ahead of you.
Yeah,
Like
other people that rotated, and the path is just so free. And
Okay.
then if I put myself on, like I realistically getting across the water here is better, like for positioning.
Yep.
But I knew that there were so many kids behind me that were getting so that I'd get a kill that comes right on me.
okay,
Like, that was
all
my thought.
right.
Like, I knew kids would come into me and I'd get a kill. Like not
Okay.
a kill, but maybe a chance to get one.
Okay.
Getting a kill at any time is always great.
Yeah, well, it's exactly. Like it's a victory format, but at the same time, you're not going to say no to having better loot, and you have the mechs to back it up
Right.
pretty consistently. So I feel like, and then you get the breaches. See, there you go. Now it's worth it. Dandier is EU, by the way. My chat is confirming is EU. bro.
No wonder why all my bullets were flying through his wall. I was
Just
like,
going straight through all his builds.
and I think this is when you started watching my stream.
Okay, nice. Then okay, you do the floor phase. You don't just do like the straight step into cone just to help you get into the cone a bit more.
Yeah,
without
it's just
messing up.
easier. It's just easier for me. I don't know the like exact placement. I haven't really practiced it.
Okay.
And then I sit in a cone, so my top it's the same thought process. Like my top box doesn't get cannoned in on.
Okay, yes, this is what we were talking about earlier. So right now, so technically you have the high wall. Not really, but you do. So if someone hits you from above now, they're just going to hit the cone, fall in your box. It's a 50-50. Cool, phase cone trick again. Now, so you are going decently, let's see if you wait. Okay, so you're not trying to go first here.
Never. No.
Never first. Okay, so
Never
you're waiting
first to
until
cannon.
zone's
If you ever
basically
first to
on you.
cannon, it's a death wish.
Okay.
Yep. And then I noticed that there's no high ground throughout my cones, so I go as high as I can, so I get choose the best spot to land. And once again,
Okay.
I'm on dead side.
So you
I
cut
put
to dead
myself
side
as far-
here. Okay. For anyone who doesn't know as well, because I feel like a lot of people who are watching potentially if they don't know where. So when Cooper keeps saying he's dead side here as well, it's end game. A lot of you guys think of dead side early game. So zone's just pulled from that direction. So he's saying dead side's over here because obviously for anyone to be here, they've had to be the rocket rammed or ran from here down all the way across, which is not what they're going to do. More than likely, you got everyone doing this, where they're just going to white line it straight through. So when he keeps saying dead side's over here, that's what he means.
And so I get this kid really weak, so I try to get the kill, but I don't tunnel vision it. and because I know zones on my back, and then I just go. And then once again, since I'm dead side, I get to choose the best spot first before everyone else.
Yep.
And then here I am, I'm good.
And you really like ulti low.
Yeah, I love low ground. That's like I played in duos too. It's the same. I think about the same thought process for both game modes. And one thing I learned to do is never look for kills with 5 seconds left. So I have 5 seconds left on zone. I'm thinking about cannoning. I'm thinking about where nobody is, right?
Yeah.
Left side is fully open. Nobody's gonna just roam go under the bridge, right? Everyone's on right side, you see, right?
Okay, yeah.
So now I use that and I pop.
And
now I wait until zone's on my back. I slurp and I go all the way around left because it opens all the way, all the way. So look how free this is. Not a soul.
And you're
now
on
heavy
20
high ground, so they don't look at me.
Nice.
Doesn't matter. It's just a slurp. All right, and then now I just make myself on front low because I'll get a kill. Look with heavy, 100%. And then it pulls. Then it ends up. So I heard him popping a slurp under his stairs, so I knew even if I killed him, I'd get the slurp, so I gained something from it. This guy ended up having the best loot in the world.
Okay.
So now I run back to be safe when I cannon, and I go straight down the middle, and I try to grief everybody on that layer.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's one thing. And whenever you're cannoning out of zone, it's either you literally go all the way through them or try to land on height. You never want to just cannon halfway up because that means low ground's gonna look at you and height. You have to pick one or the other.
Okay, just full grief one, and then while they're building, you hopefully can establish yourself too.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a risk and reward thing. And then now I have my maps on my front low ground.
Yeah, you just stay front side the whole time.
Yeah, and then now I start looking for this guy. I ended up getting him down. I just didn't kill him.
Okay. And you're just working for anyone who's close to you at this point, right? There's no target priority. There's no I need to get rid of height. You're just going for anyone that's near you, right?
Yeah, I'm literally just making sure I have low ground to myself. Okay. And I let everyone up. I have all this tarp to myself. It's all mine. I realized that the elevation slightly goes down, so I instant go myself down and put myself in the lowest layer possible. I see the spaz, I think about going for it, and then I hear this guy on my wall, so I'm like, never mind. Okay, so you would have actually gone into zone for the spaz then to have it secure for the 1v1. Yep. Okay, I was gonna do it until he dropped down. Okay. And then this is where I pick up the spaz right here. See, I see it. Oh yeah, you swap it for the 1v1. Nice. That's perfect scenario for you. You've had the breach to get to endgame, and now for the 1v1, you're feeling confident. You just start going for a clip, bro. Yeah. Oh my. I mean, I messed up. This shot was crazy. I hit him 60, and then I tried to, and I left my back open. But it was smart for me to go down and then just reset, pop my slurp. Yeah. I didn't panic or try to fight him. Yeah, and he's popping meds and stuff. I waited for him to go front, and then I took my backside, whatever, 100. That was a perfectly played game. I'm not gonna lie. That was such a good game. That was beautiful. And then we hit the wait. What's this skin called again? Bonjamin. The Bonjamin Gritty, bro. My God, damn. With game sense and stuff, do you VOD review much? Do you what is your kind of process for learning the meta? When this meta changed, did you do anything? Did you play a bit? What's the process? So yeah, I VOD a lot. I watch almost every tournament you could think of, YouTube videos, replays, everything. I also have a coach, Jokerlot, an amazing guy. He's really puts in a lot of time with me. Same with Captor. I worked with him when I got second. But now I'm working with Jokerlot. But props to both of them. They held me to my standards, made me work hard. But nonetheless, they helped me a lot with working and VODing. I think VODing is really important, and I literally learned all my game from other people. The grands I got second in, Tayson landed North Slappy, right? Yeah. And I kid you not, I watched his VODs after day one and copied his exact same play style. Exact same timings on moving, exact same everything. I kid you, you could ask anyone. It was the exact same Fortnite we played. Well, and we both ended up getting top 2. A lot of people focus on your mechs as well, and you having crazy mechanics, and now that you're on lower ping, you're moving and stuff like that. But how big of a dip, in a grands lobby, in a competitive lobby, even in these solos, how much do you think is a percentage of mechs versus game sense, awareness, all that? I'm saying it's an 80-20 split, and 20 as in being mechanics, aim and whatnot. But nonetheless, it's literally you don't have to be great at fighting to place in grands at all. You just have to be smart and know how to play your game. That's all it is.